You look at that, we have made it to Kuching. And right behind me, you guys can see one of the symbols of Kuching, a very beautiful building. And if you ask, what is the symbol of this building? It must be so very important for it to look this beautiful. Well, it's really just a legislative building for the government, for them to hold meetings at. But either way, it is very beautiful, and it is sitting on the banks of the Sarawak River. Right here is the Sarawak River, a very beautiful river, which, believe it or not, there are crocodiles in. Maybe we'll find it today. We'll see. And look at that, a beautiful mosque. Wow, mashallah. I believe this is the Indian mosque. And as we've seen all over Malaysia, all the different mosques has their own unique style. This one with a blue dome, very beautiful. And look at the rest of the area, absolutely beautiful. Wow, mashallah. And right beside the river, we have a beautiful mural of history that this place might once look like. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of different crocodiles or some sort of other animal, and you could just see all around what this might have once looked like. A very junglous area long before there was any of the development and roads that we have nowadays. There would have just been a bridge of crocodiles. I don't think that's true, but you could just imagine. If you didn't believe me, you can see there's a sign bewaring you of the danger of crocodiles. Although I think they are scared of me, so that's why they're staying away from us right now. I think this might be the most unique sewerway I've ever seen in my life. It's a dragon, and you can see the mouth is actually a sewer that expels water into the river. And it's not random that they chose a dragon, but we'll give you guys a little bit more information later on in the video of what the symbolism of a dragon is all about. And another piece of local infrastructure that has a very cool design, I don't know if you could tell what it is, but that is a cat. For the garbage can, it has a cat with its little tail right there. But we will give you more information on that as well later on. And you might be able to guess by the entranceway right here, but we are entering the Chinese area of the town. And over here is not just this area, but the whole of Kuching has a lot of Chinese influence. So this is why they have a whole area of the city which is a very influenced Chinese. And you can see by the Chinese writing, and a lot of the restaurants over here have Chinese food, local Malaysian Chinese food right here, as you can see. And just a little bit ago, I told you I was going to explain why the dragon is important in this area. Well, we have arrived. Look at this. This is the Taoism religion. It is a temple for Taoist people, and it is a religion coming from Chinese origins. One of the things that they have as a symbol is the dragons, as you guys can see, all the way at the top right there. New religion I have only figured out since coming here, and this is the Chinese area of Kuching. Similar to what you'll find in Georgetown, there's all these different murals all over this Chinese area, and this one is, I believe, a shoe factory, how they would have made shoes back in the day. And while we are here in the Chinese area, I think I'll do a little hostel tour. Here in the heart of the Chinese area, we have Hornsbill's Nest. First, you just tap right here access granted to go inside. Have a little chilling area to relax. Walk down this hallway, you will find a little kitchen area with hot and cold water, a few dishes, and a fridge. There's a shower and a washroom. We walk upstairs, and this is the room. This hostel right in the center of the city is only going to cost about $4 to $5 US, 20 ringgits. Not a bad deal. Oh my god, there's a lizard. Now, let's continue exploring the city of Kuching. Now we're just walking and we found this beautiful park along the river. And you could just see how incredible the nature is over here in Kuching, as well as the whole island of Borneo. Obviously nowadays there's so much infrastructure, roads and stuff, but as we said before, long ago this place would have been extremely of a junglous area, very beautiful nature. And right in front of me, another one of the Taoist temples, and you could see one of them right there performing some sort of ritual. He has these sticks, and I believe it's like it has a sort of scent that produces a little smoke. And now we have come to the cat statue, and like I told you before, there's a reason why they have these symbols of cats all over the city, and that is because the city of Kuching, the name Kuching, actually means cat in the local language. Interesting. And apparently you could also find cats all over the city roaming around. I have yet to find one, but we will search. So after walking around the city, learning a little bit about its history and its geography, I think it is time to learn a little bit about the food culture here in Kuching. So now we have come to this local restaurant to get a very famous local dish. This is laksa, but it's not any laksa. You could find laksa all over Malaysia. This is laksa Sarawak. As you guys can see by the sign right there. Apparently, it has its own particular taste. And, by the way, information for any Muslims watching, when you're in Kuching, you can't really just go to any restaurant. You have to make sure you go to a halal Muslim restaurant. And this is why we came to this one right here. But anyways, now let's try and see what this laksa has in here. I really have no idea what laksa is other than some sort of noodly soup. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like egg actually. This looks like chicken, I think. And obviously these are shrimps. And it comes with some sort of paste, possibly some sort of chili paste and a lime. Okay, we'll start by putting the lime all over. We got the chili. We'll try to mix it in. Start with the thing that I'm pretty sure is chicken. Bismillah. Very good. I'm pretty sure that was chicken, but I have no idea what this is. We'll taste. Hopefully we find out. This one. Yeah. I was right. It's egg. And then for the shrimp, we took away the shells, and now let's try the shrimp. We'll dip it in with that soup. This one. Not bad. Altogether, this is Sarawak laksa. A very good meal. I like it. MashaAllah, that was an amazing meal, and it only cost about 7 ringgit, so less than like $1.50 USD. Very good price. And my final thoughts on it, it tasted like some sort of buttery curry soup with chicken, eggs, and shrimp. Very good meal. I definitely recommend laksa Sarawak. Like I've said before, Kuching and the whole island of Borneo is a very junglous area. Sometimes though, when you're in the cities, it's a little difficult to be able to understand that. But that is why we came to this beautiful park over here, the Reservoir Park here in Kuching, where you could just have a little glimpse of the beauty and the magnificent nature of Borneo, all in the city of Kuching. And it is also a very good place to try and escape the heat. Not right now because I'm standing in the middle of the sun, but if you just take a little seat next to the shade, it's a very beautiful place to just chill and relax. Look at that. We found a lizard. Hello, Mr. Lizard. Don't run away. Why do you have to run away, bro? I was just trying. Oh my God, it swims. Look at that. It's not a crocodile, but at least we found some wildlife today. I'm searching for crocodiles and cats. we end up finding a lizard. So now we are at the Parang Murdak, right here. And behind me, you guys can see, there is a church. And I thought this would be the perfect time to explain a little bit of the religious diversity of Sarawak. Obviously, Malaysia is a Muslim country, although here in Sarawak, this is actually the least Muslim state of all of Malaysia. Only about 34% of the population is Muslim, which is much lower than the rest of Malaysia. So that is why sometimes when you go around the city, you're gonna have to make sure, if you are Muslim, which restaurants you're eating at and which ones you're not. And another religion that they have here is coming from the Chinese, is the Taoism as well as Buddhism. So yeah, there's a bunch of different varieties of religions over here in the Sarawak state, which we can see by the church over there, Taoist temple that we've seen before, the mosques before. And this has nothing to do with religion, but look at that tree. It looks like an interesting tree, don't you think? Hello. Yes. Thank you. Well, it would not be a complete vlog if we did not have some local fruits. Some watermelon. Bismillah. Nothing more refreshing than a fresh watermelon in a very hot day like today. And as you guys see from behind me, just about 10 minutes away from the square that we came from, we have the Kuching City Mosque, which is another very beautiful one. As you guys can see, it's a pink mosque, but at the top it has a dome structure that very much reminds me of the building that we seen at the very beginning of the video. And it is a very beautiful mosque indeed. And another way to escape the heat is by coming to one of these amazing malls that you can find all across Malaysia. Alright, so I think that's going to basically be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.